Well, howdy there, everybody. Let's go ahead and talk about a depressing subject and then we can move on with our lives. So, yesterday they're talking about, let me see, let me make sure here. They're talking about buka, and they're talking about dead bodies. They're finding, shallow graves and whatnot of war crimes. So, right now, you know, now there is more justification of basically U.S. intervention. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a little bit of burping, but to say the least, this is outright propaganda. What's going on? And basically, they're going to make Russia look like the Nazis. That's basically it. They're going to make them look like the Nazis, and you're going to have this back and forth of, well, this is what this is what we actually do. You know, this is what we need to do. All that sort of thing. And of course, there can be multiple sides that say, well, oh, it didn't really happen that way, and all this sort of Holocaust denial level or tier stuff going on. And I don't want to completely fall for it. I don't want to completely fall for the Ukrainian propaganda. Like I said, a lot of folks really took off their masks and became libs. You know, a lot of folks just became straight up libs. And this is just how they are, you know? Um, and it's very disturbing. But like I say, Russia is already seen as like a Nazi Germany level country with the authoritarianism and the ethno nationalism and all this sort of thing. Um, this is going to be a very difficult time, like I say, and I think there's a lot of cope out there about a multipolar world and China and Russia, and or Russia's going to sell their gas in rubles and gold, and they're going to work with India. Like I say, I'm cautious of that. That doesn't mean I support the American agenda. Absolutely not. I'm just saying is that the demonization of Russia is very bad, and ultimately, what does it serve? Like I say, and it's all glib sort of. We respect, Russia, excuse me, we respect Ukraine's sovereignty. You don't give a shit about their sovereignty. You just don't like Russia. And like I say, the propaganda, the World War II propaganda continues on because enough people remember and enough people have been propagandized on that, where now it's just easier to simply say, change out Nazi with, Russia, or yeah, Nazi Germany with Russia, and boom. So that's all I really got. I think it's very. You can go ahead and believe what occurred in Buka. You can. I mean, there are other things. Like I say, there's apparently this bombing that occurred, all this sort of thing. Yeah, Uh, it's all just nonsense to me. And I think that it just serves, you know, this sort of system. It serves, well, not even sort of system. It serves the American belief that we're the good guys all the time. It's all bullshit. They never won in Kiev. Yeah, this is all bullshit. When I see Bo the Fifth column, fuck this nigga. But yeah, all I can tell you is that there's so much gay ops, and if they're and like I say, if Michael Parenti wasn't as old as he was, and his son was as good as Michael Parenti is, then maybe we would have some good shit that comes out about it. Unfortunately, those narratives are going to be buried. There's a time when the Grover Furs or the whomever else regardless of what you think about Grover Fur, um, you could make that work. But nowadays, this will be banned. This will be, you know, pushed to the pushed back into the the nether regions, so that this will no information will be seen. You know. Um, um. Anyway, I think that's all I really have to say. Believe what you want, but to think it won't happen to you, or to think that the U.S. military is going to treat you kindly, if something ever breaks out in the United States, you're a fool, and don't be so idiotic. Anyway, that's all I got. See you later. A goodbye.